There was a period of time there where decorating was really all about one accent color. So if you loved pink, it was like all of your throw pillows were pink, and your art was pink, and your bedding was pink, and your towels were pink. That is not happening at all anymore. Again, it's more curated, a little bit more layered, picking maybe a palette that you really love and then playing with those colors. And I always like having an element of surprise in a space too. Good morning, YouTube. It is clearly a fall day in Vancouver. It's a little bit chilly today, actually, and it's gray, but it's not raining, so that's a very, very good thing. I wanted to start off today with addressing something with you guys. When I started my YouTube channel, I started it because I really wanted to share my journey as an entrepreneur, as a woman in business. I wanted to share my journey of building my business and growing my brand. And I thought that by doing that, I could help some of you guys who want to do the same thing, whether you're an interior designer or not. I wanted to hopefully inspire some of you guys and share a bunch of business knowledge that is difficult to find in other areas. So that was really the motivation for starting the channel, and that's still the motivation today. I mean, it is a creative outlet for me, and I love vlogging, and over the years now that I've built my team, and little D obviously is a big part of this. You know, I hope that when you do get to come inside my business and you do get to see my day and we do get to spend time together, that I just want you guys to know that I really appreciate audience's appreciation, if that makes sense. And a lot of the audience does. They really appreciate, they know that I'm busy, and they comment about that, and they say thank you for taking time out to still spend time making these videos and spend time doing these vlogs. I'm Karin. Gwen, nice to meet you. I'm Karin.
Nice to meet you, Mo.
Nice to meet you. Don't tell me this is your first selfie.
I'm not going to tell you that.
I'm Karin.
I'm Belinda, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I've been watching your videos for like a long time.
Oh, really? Oh, amazing.
I read that, I remember in your video you said that you used to study at UBC and then you decided to do interior after you got your bachelor's.
I did, yeah.
I was actually supposed to do psychology at UBC,
Yeah.
and then I dropped all my courses like the day before school started, and then I chose to do this instead.
Oh,
and
no
watching
way.
your videos helped me feel like a lot better about my decision.
Really?
Yeah.
So were you watching videos before your decision or after?
Like right after I found it. And then
Wow.
I just felt so much
That
better.
sounds like it was meant to be.
Yeah.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Karin.
I'm Paris.
Paris, nice to meet you. Are you doing interior design too?
Yeah, just recently went on my own.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, so I'm trying to build.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and I was excited when I saw this because I was like, I seriously.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Watch your videos enough, so.
Yeah, totally. Well, thanks for watching and thanks for coming. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah,
Actually, I watch your videos back home. I recently.
Oh,
moved to
great.
Canada.
Amazing.
So it's a surprise to see you back home
And then meet
see
in
you
person.
Yeah, I'm surprised to look at
Oh, that's awesome. That's great. Well, thanks so much for watching all the videos.
Nice
Hi,
to meet you.
it's nice to meet you.
I'm also a really big fan of your YouTube channel.
Oh, that's so great. That's so great. Well, we should take a photo together. Yeah.
She probably wouldn't have asked, but I was
I
going
recently
to.
moved
Yes.
here from California, and
Oh,
as
great.
soon as I started searching, I found you, and I was
She told me, she's like, Alfred, Karen Barnes, send me downtown, we gotta go on.
Oh, that's so awesome. That's great.
Thank
nice.
you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Where are you working now? Or you're
I'm still
you're
working for a company in California.
Okay.
We do hospitals and stuff like that.
Okay, cool.
Not very creative
Yeah.
your work, but
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Well,
But it's
that
mostly interiors for hospitals and stuff because they're always renovating.
that's a good. It's nice. It's nice to make a hospital feel good. you know, and really for patients and for people that work in the hospital. And I think it's important, actually. I think it's very overlooked.
Yeah.
I'm really happy for this opportunity.
Yeah.
To meet you because I'm going back to India next week.
Oh, amazing.
And I never thought that I could meet you ever.
Oh my gosh.
Because I was going back and then I read this post and I got so excited.
Well, let's take a photo. Let's take a selfie together.
Yes.
Well, thank you for watching the YouTube channel.
Oh,
and
definitely. Binge
yeah.
watch.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And I hope that by you coming along with me for a day and getting to see what you see, that there's a lot of, you know, learning and inspiration and appreciation that comes with that. I bring this up because I kind of want to influence the conversation that is happening in the comments on my channel. And I would love it if some of you took the initiative and took the lead on this and really started sharing what it is that you are learning from these videos. I'd love for you to share that in the comments. I would love for you to talk about what inspires you with these videos and what you're just getting out of it, you know, what you're applying to your own life. I think that's really, really important because I want to really maintain the essence of what this channel is about. Anytime you make something look easy, it's because you're a pro. It looks effortless because you're a pro. It's just like when I watch skateboard movies or snowboard movies. That's probably a better example. They're doing flips and all of this stuff. They make it look so easy and effortless that I'm like, oh, I could do that. I could not do that. There's no way that I could do that. But they're pros. They make it look effortless. Well, nice to see you guys. It was really, really fun. I will admit I am very, very tired because the itinerary was insane, but it was super cool to see how a ship comes together. Very inspiring from the ship side. Because I would love at some point in my life to do some sort of nautical design. Like a yacht interior or, I know, right? A ship interior. What a busy day today. Checked in with admin. Then I jumped into a furniture meeting with Karina and Vanessa. We've got a project where we are styling 2 show homes. The 2 show homes have a very, very different aesthetic, and styling is something that we're doing more and more on our projects and with our clients, and I love doing it. So this is a really, really exciting project for us. I sat down with Karina and her and I went over some preliminary imagery for a potential steakhouse restaurant project. That is not a confirmed project yet, but you never know. That could be showing up on our project list very soon. And then this afternoon was full of banging out a bunch of emails, catching up on some work. And I finished off the day with a big meeting for a brand new project that we have. This is really 3 projects. We are working on 3 restaurant projects up in Creekside, Whistler. Again, these 3 projects have a very, very different concept and aesthetic to one another. So we're gonna be able to get super creative with these projects. We're gonna have a lot of fun with these designs, and we've really been wanting to do some more work up in Whistler. I did a medical clinic up in Whistler a number of years ago, but since then haven't done any more work. So the fact that we are now kicking off with 3 new restaurant projects, that is super exciting for me and the team. off to my evening event, the house party with Hudson's Bay, which I'm really excited to host. I think this is my first time hosting an event, which seems really weird.
Really?
In my mind, I feel like I've done this 100 times, but I think this is my first time, and I'm really excited about it. Even though an event like this might not ever turn into a client for House of Bohn, it's a great opportunity to connect with an audience. It builds community, and you're positioning yourself as an industry leader. You want to be able to articulate what you do, you want to be able to share your knowledge with other people, and you want to do it in a way that's really fun and engaging. So whether you're an interior designer or not, doing events like this is really important for establishing your brand and setting yourself apart from other people in your industry. What I really wanted to do is talk about what's trending in interior design right now, talk about how much design has changed over the last few years, talk about styling, and then I hope you guys have a style question. I think that now is one of the most exciting times in design with Pinterest and with online accessibility. The floodgates have just completely opened up, and there are almost no rules anymore when it comes to design. There's so much influence that's happening from all over the world. I think it's really easy to regurgitate and kind of copy what you see on Pinterest or what you see in magazines. That's really easy to do that. But if you aren't taking those risks, it's hard to find your own style. The other thing that I really love that's happening right now is color. At least in North America, you guys have maybe seen this a lot when you're doing multifamily design. And when I say multifamily, that's many condos at one time. So you're doing a whole tower. It could be like 150 condos at one time. And you're really designing for the masses. So what's been happening in the Vancouver condo market is there's been so much gray and cream and white and almost just a regurgitation of the same thing over and over and over again, right? Boring, so boring. But that has been changing a lot, and I think that at least the Vancouver condo market needs to catch up with what is actually happening in design. Hello. Hi. How are you? Good. Welcome. Because design is exciting. There's so much color and there's so much influence from all over the world, like I was saying, and different shapes, different geometry. So it's a really fun time, because if you are in design school, like you two are, or if you're starting out on your own, like you are, you can really carve your own path and create your own aesthetic, because there's just so much going on. Blush colors, pink tones, that's really, really big in interiors right now. And that's kind of a hot trend, is to incorporate pink in a space, even if it is a masculine space. The other thing that's really big is metal. You're seeing tons of brass, lots of gold, lots of champagne colors, and moving away from the shiny chrome, the shiny gold, the shiny copper. This is absolutely a chair that, if you follow my work at House of Bohn, you've probably seen a chair like this in my work before. A beautiful sort of Art Deco inspired shape. The club chair aesthetic. This is actually a dining chair. You could use it as a side chair in a condo. When I saw this at the Bay, I was like, oh my God, the Bay has really stepped up their game. If they have chairs like this, they've really stepped up their game. There was a period of time there where decorating was really all about one accent color. So if you loved pink, it was like all of your throw pillows were pink, and your art was pink, and your bedding was pink, and your towels were pink. That is not happening at all anymore. Again, it's more curated, a little bit more layered, picking maybe a palette that you really love and then playing with those colors. And I always like having an element of surprise in a space too. So whether it's a living room, whether it's a kitchen, whether it's a restaurant, just having something that feels a little bit unexpected in that space so that it doesn't look too contrived. And it's fun. And that's...
What would you suggest for a kitchen? What would be an example of something?
Like an element of surprise?
Yeah.
That could be anything. Well, it depends if you're building or renovating. It could be your countertop. It could be having an amazing faucet in a finish or color that you wouldn't expect or you don't normally see. Black is really big in plumbing fixtures right now, especially the matte black. Or something like your stools. That's a really thing, your counter stools. Something really easy to kind of switch out. You know, if you've got stools that you've had since the 80s, maybe they're cool now again. Or from a decorating standpoint, sometimes if you've got a beautiful vase or something that's just sitting on the counter that is sculptural, plateware and cutlery, even glassware, that can be a great element of surprise as well. Thank you guys so much for coming. It was great to meet you. Thanks for all of the engagement and questions, and enjoy your afternoon.
I love seeing things about decorating.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be fun.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
I just want to say thank you for sharing.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you, Karin.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Question about like just designing in Vancouver in
Yeah.
general. I feel like you said before, it's super conservative, and they're not very like into experimenting too much, and like
Yeah.
everything is kind of similar and on kind of the same level. And like, what do you think about that in like the future? Do you think they're gonna progress much in the next? Like,
I think it's going to be slow. It took me a really long time to build my portfolio and clientele.
Yeah.
So like I was saying in the beginning, it's been well over 10 years that I've had my business now. And now I have clients that come because they really like the portfolio and they like my aesthetic and they want something different. So that's really rewarding for me because I worked so hard to try to build a portfolio that was like that. Because it's really easy to do what everyone else does, right?
Yeah.
It's really easy to see a photo on Pinterest, and clients now come too and they have their own Pinterest board and they're like, I want that. I'll be happy with that. You're like, oh God, but that's already been done. So I think it is changing. I think that, it's all about finding the right clients or working with the right team. I can't even tell you guys how much I appreciate your support and you coming out to listen and hear and spend your valuable time with me at an event like this. It was great. It was a great intimate event. We definitely got into a really good design discussion and got to share some ideas. It was really fun. I had a lot of fun, and it was so much fun because you guys made it fun, really. So on that note, I think that was a great, successful event. It was an exciting and a little bit of a proud moment for me too, because public speaking is not easy and thinking on your feet is not easy. I literally went into that event without anything prepared, really, and I just wanted to have a genuine and authentic conversation and have fun with you guys and talk about design and style, which is what I love. To come full circle with the conversation that we were having this morning about shifting the conversation and let's focus on what we're learning. I would love for you guys to leave me a comment and let me know what was the biggest takeaway from today's video. Make sure you share that in the comments below. I can't wait to read what you guys are learning and how this particular day in the life impacted you. Thank you guys so much, as always, for watching my videos. Thank you for the love, the likes, the shares, and I'll see you guys in the next video. With our glitter and our mustard. Look at the girls rocking their suits. Mustard, yeah. All of the girls rocking their suits. Exactly. More mustard. House of Bohn is rocking mustard this year for IDS.